All right, when y'all get into somebody's car, right? You taking the Uber or a Lyft or anything. You don't want nobody to be doing no weird stuff to you, especially if you're the person driving. And people do some crazy stuff in other people's cars, but I don't know why if you the person, you driving somebody home like that. I would see y'all better than me. I tell you, I would have left them on the side of the road, okay? But this is a video that I've seen, and it's called the 5 most disturbing Uber dashcam footage. Now, Uber drivers do be having some crazy dashcam footage. I'm not gonna hold you, but we're gonna get straight into it. Also, shout out to my sister Nay for sending me this video. She said that she wanted to see me react to it. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna be on it. I promise you, I don't know what's gonna be on it, but hopefully it ain't nothing too crazy. So let's get into it.
On the night of January 19th, 2019, an Uber driver named Albert Castro picked up a passenger from a bar in Citrus Heights, California.
All right.
This passenger was 32-year-old Chu Vang.
What is
He'd been partying at this bar for many hours and was completely intoxicated. However, picking up inebriated passengers from bars was part of Albert's daily routine, so he didn't think much of it. What he didn't know at that time was that picking up Chu would soon put his life in grave danger. Fortunately, he captured the whole incident on his dashcam. Things started off fairly normal, with Chu sitting in the front seat and trying to strike up a conversation with Albert while in his drunken state. But then, out of nowhere, he started freaking out and saying things like, "You're gonna crash." Albert tried to calm things down and reassured him that he was not gonna crash. What Albert didn't realize, however, was that Chu wasn't fearing for his own safety. Instead, he was making a threat. Because just a few seconds later, he did this.
Oh, he must have lost his mind. You must have lost your mind.
He grabbed the steering wheel and turned it in his direction, sending the car swerving across 2 different lanes while going 65 miles per hour down the Business 80 highway.
Oh, he was on the highway.
It was a miracle they managed to avoid hitting any other cars. Thankfully, Albert was able to react quickly and remove his hands from the steering wheel before he put them in any more danger.
Look at the way he's looking at him.
Just when he thought the situation was under control, Chu made another attempt, this time lunging at the steering wheel with his whole body.
Where we at? Where we at? Mac Road, man. We're going toward Mac Road. Yeah, where we at? You gotta let go of my hand, bro. Thanks, though. Where we at? We're heading downtown.
He's telling you where he at.
We're going to Southside.
Oh, you might, yup. And that, like I said, in that moment, he would have gotten thrown out the car so quickly.
We're gonna go. You gotta let go, man. No, we're gonna go crazy.
It took everything Albert had in him to keep Chu from causing a potentially fatal crash. And while Chu passed out and stopped fighting for a few seconds, it wasn't long before he was trying to reach for the steering wheel again.
I love you,
Sorry,
brother.
I was talking to my mom.
I love you, brother. We're not gonna die, man, but you gotta let go. No, I love you, brother. I love you, brother. You gotta let go, man. I love you, brother.
He's saying I love you,
Fortunately,
brother.
by this point, they were already
Man.
stopped, albeit in the middle of the road. But what made this situation even more disturbing was Chu's complete lack of awareness and concern for what he just did. He's even heard saying the words, "We're going to die," like it's nothing. After catching his breath for a short while, Albert finally managed to call the police and explain his situation.
All right, good.
Ma'am, I'm in the middle of the freeway. I have a drunk Uber passenger grabbing my steering wheel. No. We're just south of 99 and 50.
Chu was arrested and later charged with DUI for trying to take control of a moving vehicle while under the influence.
What is he wearing? Something?
Now, I wasn't able to find any
what
reports on the conviction he received, as it's a pretty niche case without much of any news coverage. But given the video evidence clearly showing him committing the crime, there's a good chance he was hit with a felony and will never be allowed to drive again.
Good.
Still, it's disturbing to think about what could have happened if Albert didn't have the reaction time to stop Chu before he managed to crash the car.
Smart man. Smart man. Because that could have been a serious bad accident.
On February 10, 2022, 38-year-old Uber driver Christina Spikuza picked up a man wearing a ski mask from the small town of Pitcairn, Pennsylvania.
Well, good thing it wasn't Philadelphia.
Hi, Virginia. How are you today?
What do y'all wear ski masks for anyway? Y'all try to act cool?
The weather was quite cold, so she didn't find the mask suspicious. But the complete
That video
disregard
just
for her
creepy at
questions,
itself, bro.
or at the
Like,
very most
his
a murmured
eyes,
response, was unusual. Though she continued as usual and began driving to the requested location, not knowing that things would turn bad very quickly. As they were about to reach the destination, the passenger made an odd move and shifted into the middle back seat. To Christina, it seemed like he was just trying to get a better view of the surroundings so he could point off the drop-off location. And sure enough, that's exactly what he did.
Where your ride is? Right here? Up there.
Take your mask off.
He told her to stop in a secluded wooded area just before Monroeville, Pennsylvania. But just as she tried to pull over, he did something Christina could have never expected.
What'd he do? He pulled out a gun. Yeah.
I'm
He
sorry?
pulled out a gun.
Keep driving.
You've got to be joking.
Keep driving.
What are you doing?
This is a gun. Keep driving.
No, it's not. Stop.
I can't show the visuals on YouTube, but the back passenger presses a gun to her head, grabbing her ponytail with his other hand, and instructs her to keep driving.
Well, what
Christina tried to stay calm and reason with the passenger. Unfortunately, he had no intention of showing any mercy.
Come on, man. I got a family. What are you
I got
doing?
a family too. Now drive.
What are you doing?
Drive.
Please stop.
Drive the car, miss.
Why are you
gonna
doing
drive?
this?
Where's she gonna drive
No,
to?
Just drive.
Why are you doing this?
Drive the car.
A few seconds later, he grabbed her phone so she couldn't call for help. He also noticed and disabled the dashcam that had captured everything to this point. Tragically, this also marked the last time Christina was seen alive.
Damn.
Her family reported her as missing when she failed to return home that night, prompting an immediate search and rescue effort to locate her. And after 2 days of searching, Christina's body was discovered face down in the woods near Monroeville with a bullet wound to the back of her head. After further investigation, authorities also found her car, which was somehow back in Pitcairn. Fortunately, this discovery allowed investigators to recover the dashcam footage, as well as dust from the passenger's fingerprints.
Good.
Combined with the information from Uber about who booked the ride, these clues led investigators to identify and arrest the suspect 5 days later on February 17th. This turned out to be a 25-year-old man named Calvin Crew. Calvin denied the allegations and refused to talk about his motives. But the records from Christina's phone showed that he tried to access her banking apps multiple times after he'd already shot her in the head. Put simply, this was a robbery gone horribly wrong. He stood in front of a jury in February 2025 and was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole for this cold-hearted crime.
And I'm clapping because he's got life in prison. But
on the 17th of March 2014, 52-year-old John Williams picked up an Uber passenger at around midnight from a sketchy area in Chicago. However, what should have been an ordinary ride like any other turned into something that'll likely stick with him for the rest of his life. It began almost the moment the passenger got into the car, as she made a bizarre statement that left John confused. But before he had the chance to fully process what was going on, things escalated.
Diamond.
Yeah. Go, go, go. You finna shoot up the car.
Shoot up the car.
Yeah, go.
What the? What is that?
She probably made her ex mad. She probably, that's what he did. That's what she did. She done made. She done made somebody mad.
For what?
Let me call the police.
Man, this.
Let me call the police.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
As soon as John started driving, someone actually opened fire and shot at the car. John stepped on the gas and didn't ease up, running a stop sign and hitting multiple speed bumps. The shooter turned out to be the ex-boyfriend of the girl John picked up.
Yeah, I knew
he was even
it
briefly
ex
caught on the
somewhere.
dash cam, seen running after John's car as it drove away.
She was
Fortunately, the
moving
shots
then.
missed the vehicle, and both John and the passenger were completely unharmed.
Alright,
at
good,
least physically.
good.
According to an interview he did later, this incident left John completely traumatized, as he'd never experienced anything this terrifying in his over 12,000 Uber rides. After the footage was featured in the news and it started gaining more attention, people came together and raised nearly $800 to help John pay for psychological counseling.
Respect. Respect to all y'all who donated.
On the night of September 15th, 2018, an Uber driver was completing a ride in Long Island, New York, when, out of nowhere, he was intercepted by another car driving dangerously close and trying to cut him off.
So I'm going to the right?
No, go through this light. Go through straight.
Straight through. Okay. Now what do I do?
Go to the top of the hill and you'll see a light. We'll make a right.
Okay.
Whoa. What's going on there? Oh my goodness. That
That was a little weird.
It's got to be somebody following.
The other
them home.
driver
They
then pulled
probably
ahead of the Uber
went to
and
go
blocked the
follow
road
home
with
for
his
like a bar or
car.
something.
He then jumped out, approached the Uber, and started banging on the car's window.
What's that?
You blew the right leg. Get the out of the car right now.
Just
I'm not
go,
getting
just
out
go,
of the car.
go. Just go. Go around him. Go around him. Oh my God, this is crazy.
This was
Either
an extremely dangerous
they
situation.
drunk as hell,
The other driver was angry
or
and could have potentially had a weapon on him as
pissed
well.
off at the two
One wrong
people in the
move
back.
and all three people in the Uber could have
Or
easily
three
lost their
people.
lives to what
Well,
looked like
you
either
know,
road
two
rage
people
or an
in the back.
attempted robbery.
But y'all know
Fortunately, the Uber driver made the right decision and kept his car locked.
Yeah,
But when he
good.
tried to leave without getting into a fight, the other driver got back into his car and started chasing them.
911. Tell them we're being chased. Hi, I'm in an Uber car and we're being chased by another car who was threatening the driver. And we're on Vernon Valley.
And he's
Road.
pursuing us right
He's
now.
pursuing us right now. He's chasing us in a car, in a white car.
They were also approaching a red light, which made them panic even more, fearing that stopping would give the other driver a chance to get out and threaten them again.
Yeah, because
Now we're going to go to a light. I'm
roll
scared
on
because
We're gonna have to go
stop.
through it.
We're gonna have to go through it because this guy is he jumped out of the car. We're in a Tesla.
But then something incredibly lucky happened that none of them saw coming. Not
Green.
only did the light turn green as soon as they approached it, they also found a cop car that was already patrolling the area.
No, we have the passenger. This was a gentleman who stopped
Yeah,
us and
the
tried to have a
police
fight
on
with
him
me.
now too.
And
Yeah.
he started pursuing us.
He jumped out of the car.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that
Yeah,
guy.
that's him. That's him.
That's
Don't
it.
go anywhere.
That's him.
Stay here.
The cop managed to pull him over, allowing the Uber to drive away safely.
Good.
And according to the video's description on YouTube, the driver was later arrested for driving while intoxicated.
Yeah,
It's still
yeah,
unclear what the
I
driver's
figured he was
intentions
drunk. I
were or
figured.
what would have happened if the police car hadn't been there when it was.
Luck is
On the
always
22nd of
people's
March
side.
2020, an Uber driver picked up his passenger in Washington, D.C. and was looking for the right time to merge into traffic, when a random man suddenly opened the front passenger door and got into the car.
The hell? Oh, he got him drunk too.
Okay.
Or maybe he thought it was the wrong move. You know, sometimes that tends to happen. I don't want to assume that.
Can I help you?
Where that money at?
You need to get out.
What? Man, what the stop paying me. Where that money at?
I don't have any money.
Stop paying me. Where's that? Right now. Give
I
it to
don't
me.
have
right
cash.
Now.
It's digital world, bro.
Man, give me your wallet.
I don't have it.
Give me your wallet. Right now. Give it to me.
He began threatening the driver with a gun, asking for his wallet. Most people in this situation would likely panic and hand over whatever the robber
See, at least
demands,
the first
which
dude
is
thought
the
he was
right thing
smart
to
with his
do in
ski
most
mask, but
cases.
this dude right
After
here,
all,
your
all
whole
it takes
face
is
is
one wrong
showing.
move for someone to
Dumbass
lose their
nigga.
life while being threatened with a gun. However, not only did the Uber driver that turned out to be ex-military keep his calm, he also did something that no
ex-military?
one else should.
So you mess with
He
veterans?
called the robber's bluff.
Right now. Give it to me. Bro, stop.
You gonna shoot me?
Give me that wallet.
Get the f out of here. You don't want to get shot. Come on,
Give me
man.
that wallet, bro.
No.
Bro, stop playing me before I hit you right here. Give me that wallet, bro.
What's the other dude doing in the back? Good. Good move. Good move. The other dude should have strangled him.
Got
or
him on
something.
camera too.
Yeah, and he got it on camera. Yup. Good move.
Not gonna lie, I'm super grateful for you right now.
Well,
Or maybe the
ex-military.
other. Sometimes the other dude
Yeah,
probably
I mean-
was scared. I can't
It's
blame him.
insane.
Before things could escalate any further, he stepped on the gas, forcing the robber to quickly step out. His actions may have been a bit reckless, but in the end they turned out to be
they
the right
wasn't
call,
reckless.
as they
was
saved
much
both him
needed.
and his passenger from losing everything. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any follow-up information available on this case. Hopefully the robber was identified and taken into custody
If
before
y'all
he
see
attempted
this
to harm
video
any
and
more
y'all
people.
know him, find him and turn him in. That was a good joint right there. That was good. That was good. Just shows you that, like I said in the beginning, people is crazy. You know, drunk driving or intoxicated, you know, or just plain out thinking that you can rob an Uber driver for their money. They're trying to make money just like the rest of us too. And you don't need to rob somebody to do that. But, you know, respect to the people who went through a lot and they had to overcome that trauma, that emotion. And R.I.P. to Christina, I think her name was, you know. Nobody has to go out like that. But that was a good video, Nay. All right, that was a good video. That was a good video. I'll give you that one. But don't do what these people do right here. Don't be intoxicated, call an Uber, and then start acting up. Please don't do that.